Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the AM 1300 website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
AM 1300
Radio Rockland.
The following program is furnished by its producer, host, and sponsor.
All right, good evening, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome to the Gumbo YaYa Radio Show. We hope y'all all having a good night out there, and we appreciate you joining in with us this evening. We got a great lineup for you. Last week we talked about having Miss Jennifer Brantley on here, and I thought last week was today, so today is today is the day. So we have Miss Jennifer Brantley joining us. Also, we have a very special guest. As well, Mr. Brian Debruler, Soul Records is going to be checking in with us, and we're going to get into what's happening with Miss Brantley and her music, as well as Soul Records and what they have going on out there. And we want y'all to participate. We want you to join us, and if you would, check us out on Facebook. Check us out on at Gumbo YaYa Radio Show. And if you want to participate, be a part of the program, give us a call, 845-362-0013. Again, that number is 845-362-0013. We also, before we get started, we got to thank Miss Mercedes for coming in here and helping us out this evening. Neil has some previous obligations, so if you would please say hi.
Hi. How are you? I'm so excited to be here. This is awesome.
Well, we're glad you're here. You know, I like listening to your program, and I appreciate you letting me cut in at the tail end of what y'all were doing.
Absolutely.
So we got some food in here from our sponsors, so we're going to, feed you for your troubles. So first, we'd like to thank we're going to start off. We're going to have a little bit of music coming up here, and then we'll get ready for our phone calls and interviews. Y'all give us a call, 845-362-0013. Again, that number, 845-362-0013. And once again, thank you to Tua Cucina Restaurant, those fine folks. Did you see what they brought us? Did you see that? They got us these wonderful, 3 trays of nachos. It's got the nacho cheese with the refried beans and the guacamole. And
so good. It's so good. I've already been there.
They're great. Have you been there? Have you been to the restaurant there in Blauvelt?
Actually, I have. It's been quite a while.
Well, yeah. So now they got the restaurant. Hey, Adam. No police, nobody chasing you today, huh? Adam just walked in here. So, Adam, did you see that? What they sent us?
I did. I just had a couple of bites when I.
And they got they also gave us some from the Italian side. They had this homemade this chicken soup, which is phenomenal. So
chicken soup, Italian.
So that's that's the.
I thought that was Jewish food.
Yeah, you wish you had some. So
flu food this year.
Yeah, tis the season, right? But yeah, man, that's really good. So check out, y'all go by Tua Cucina Restaurant down there in Blauvelt. Tell them that Gumbo YaYa sent you, and then if y'all do, they're going to give you a free appetizer and a free drink with your entree.
That's awesome. I live down the street. I'm going to be heading over there later tonight. So are you going by? We'll have a beer.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll meet y'all there. We'll YaYa a little bit.
We'll YaYa.
Yeah,
a little pizza, a little Mexican food, a little beer. We'll wake up 3 days later.
Yeah, in Tijuana. So that's the way to do it.
Hey, don't laugh. I've done that.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, man. All the time we spent on New Orleans. It was a good time if you can't remember.
Wait, now I'm confused.
No, you just don't remember.
Yeah, so
that's why I'm good. Yeah, okay.
You remember last week I kept talking about having Miss Jennifer Brantley on the show.
Yeah.
And last week was not this week, so that was the problem. So we got her guarantee coming by, stopping and visit with us.
We got Joe Matarese at 7:30.
That's fantastic. We got a few people. We actually have. I was told that Marcello from Marcello's Restaurante is going to be checking in with us and updating us on the Giada Valente concert he has going on. And I want to hear more about that. We got a phone call. So,
already?
Well, I hope so. So we're looking forward to doing that.
If that's the police, tell them I'm not here.
So yeah, so we got a good show lined up. I got some so we got some new music. So got some good things in store for us. Who that?
The Gator.
The Gator.
The Gator again?
Yeah, let's take a real quick call from Gator, and then we're gonna play some music. Come on, Gator.
Awesome.
Hello.
Is he coming in? Who that? Who that Gator?
Let's see if we can. If you hang up on us, all right. There you go.
The Gator. He sounds like he has a cold.
All right. So we'll have Gator. You give us a call back.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get into some music. I'm gonna play y'all a song here from. This is called Waylon Jennings' song. We got a couple songs coming up, and then we're gonna jump on the phones, talk to our guests, and have a good time. So I'm getting a phone call right there. So we'll hang on.
And my phone's telling me it's time to leave to go to Gumbo YaYa.
Hello. I'm on my cell phone. Hello. Who that? Hey.
Yeah,
I can hear you. Who is it? Hey, Brian?
Put him on
Hang on a
speaker.
second, brother. We got Brian on there. Let's get Brian on here. So let's see what happens here. We're going to try to pick up Brian.
Hello?
Hey, Brian.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, brother. We got you.
Cool.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the CEO and founder of Soul Records, fantastic organization. Brian, say hello to Adam, my partner over here.
Hey, Brian, how are you?
Good. Nice to meet you, Adam.
Nice to meet you. What are you wearing?
Redneck and a thong.
Big smile.
All right, I have to leave now.
So, all right, so let's do this first of all. Brian, let's tell everybody about Soul Records, how it got started and what y'all are up to.
Sure. Yeah, Soul Records, man, it's I started the label back in the early 90s just to release some of the projects that I was working on, recording stuff at the time, and it's kind of evolved over the years to, including different artists. It was 1994 is when I founded it, and has been, pretty much a part of the Midwest country, Americana kind of music scene since then.
Now, you're in Ohio, right? Or Indiana? Which one is it?
I'm actually in Indiana.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Southeastern. I'm 20 minutes from Cincinnati. That's the closest major metro area, I guess you could say.
Now, Soul Records is y'all have quite a posse over there. Now, let's talk about the artists that you have, how that came about, your role, as far as a musician and a producer.
Sure. Well, I've got some great bands on the roster, and we're all like one big family, and that's a big part of the business model here at Soul. Is that everybody's involved with everything all the time. So, but I've got Dallas Moore Band, which you're familiar with. Been working with Dallas since the early '90s. He and I kind of got into all this together. I recorded his first record, which was Heroes Have Always Been Cowboys.
Hang on a second. We got to... All right, go ahead.
Got a wild song.
So,
shoot. But no, I recorded his first CD. It's back in the 90s. It's called My Heroes Have Always Been Cowboys, and he kind of went off on kind of went our separate ways and doing similar things, and back in 2008 we had a mutual friend that was involved with us in the music business, Mr. Ken Glidewell. He was unfortunately killed in a motorcycle accident, and when we got together, we had been talking about relaunching the label and bringing in a bunch of different acts and really stepping things up. And he was part of that process, and when that all took place, it kind of inspired us to really get moving on stuff. And Dallas and I got back together and recorded his first record I'd done with him since his first record, which was Can't Tame a Wildcat. And it's kind of went on from there, but also have Pure Grain on the label, and I've released some other projects called Peppertown, and of course have Ridge Runner, which I think you guys are familiar with. I know you've played some of their stuff on the air too.
Yeah, Ridge Runner, the guys are Jeff Workman, the guys over there at Peppertown, and I like all the bands. What I like about it is, and we talked about it. Actually, they mentioned it on the show prior to this, is they were talking about how they like that old country music and not the pop, like the junk that's coming out today, right. And not that necessarily that, because Dallas Moore could probably. Whip any man alive. That's so. But anyway, for folks that are listening in, the number here is 845-362-0013. We have Brian Debruler on the phone with us with Soul Records, and So just wanted to get that number out for folks. If y'all want to call in and chat with Brian, got any questions for him, Brian, if you would please give people the website information and stuff where they can check out your bands, and then we'll get back on the topic of talking about where they're at, what they're doing.
Okay, cool. The website is soulrecords.com. It's SOL records.com. And there's all kinds of stuff on there. We've got some free music. If you want to sign up for our email list, there's a thing on the front page where you can put in your email address, and we'll send you some free stuff, some free music. So that's always fun.
Well, listen, I love the music, and Adam, you may hopefully
Yeah. I may hopefully.
Brian sent us some. A couple tunes off of, I believe it's Dallas Moore's new album.
Yeah, it actually comes out next Tuesday, the 29th. So you guys will be debuting it, man, on the air.
We'll be debuting it. It's at local record stores, or it's out on the web, or you can buy it on iTunes.
It'll be available on iTunes and pretty much anywhere you can get as far as the digital downloads. All the main retailers, Rhapsody, Amazon.com, all that stuff, and the CDs, the actual hard copies we have for sale on the Soul Records site, and also on Dallas's site as well, which is DallasMoore.com.
DallasMoore.com. And what's your site again?
SoulRecords.com. SOL Records.
Soul, like the sun, huh? Soul Records.
Yeah, exactly.
It's warm. Is it warm in there out there in Cincinnati?
It's either that or shit out of luck. Look at it.
Hey, I got a question for you. Now, something big is on the horizon there for Dallas Moore and them. So, what is it? It's some kind of number one on Reverb, YaYa. What's going on with the video?
Oh yeah. The single, the first single from Blessed. We put the video out for that back in November, and it has been number one on the YaWire Top 100 and country and the alternative, all three charts for the last 8 weeks, and getting a lot of views over there, and people are really digging the tune and digging the video, and it's picking up some momentum. It's pretty exciting.
That's awesome, man.
So you got the Dallas Moore Band, Peppertown, and now what? Ridge Runner, and who else is over there with you?
Pure Grain, and I've got a new group coming into the family here called Redbeard's Revenge. They're the newest addition. I'm working on a record right now with them in the studio, and my brother James Funk. I'm real excited to get that project out, and we're just kind of slowly growing, but like I said, we're one big happy family here, and trying to, like you said, our main focus is kind of that lost aspect of country and roots music, tying back to pretty much anything Americana, blues, soul, all that stuff.
All right. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to see if I can't get Blessed Be the Bad Ones queued up here from where you sent me. And while I'm doing that,
okay.
You don't have a huge posse, but what you do is you have quality. How do you go about deciding, when you want to work with an artist? Now, I have a friend who in Texas, that's what he does. He markets, he manages, he produces. He's very well known in the industry, and he's the kind of the guy that puts the ribbon, puts the bow around it, and the artist, and gets him out there. What is it for you that makes you say, yeah, I want this guy here? This works for my label.
It's just got to be something that kind of resonates with the whole crowd. It's not something we step into lightly. We have a lot of groups approach us about getting involved, and the label kind of functions like a musician's collective as much as it does a record label, but I think, you know, most of the time when we're out playing, we'll run into a group and meet some new people, and kind of that kind of leads into it. I do get a lot of demos and stuff from other artists, but it's definitely more on a personal kind of relationship level, for sure.
So it's music that you'd like to see get out there to the public, music that...
Absolutely.
Yeah, because the people I recommend, he shot down. Because I Redneck, you know what, we gotta skip on that one, you know. Johnny and... But, so, you know, I'm a huge fan of the label and of all the artists, of, you know, Ridge Runner, you know, and Peppertown, you know. So, I mean, Pure Grain, you know, the trucking song... The trucking song by Pure Grain is that I think that video was just is all over the place. They have a line dance and everything. So this is what I want to do. The number here for folks to call in if you got a question for Brian, if y'all want to know about, you know, how, you know, again, give the website and stuff, and people can call in here at 845-362-0013. If y'all got a question about getting into the music business, record labels, that kind of thing, y'all give us a call. So give the website one more time, Brian, and we're going to play a couple of tunes and then come back to you. How's that sound?
Okay, cool. Its website is solrecords.com.
All right, Soul Records, solrecords.com. Okay, and we got Marcello's on the phone, so and we're gonna play "Blessed Be the Bad Ones," and then we'll come right back to you. All right?
Okay.
Hang on one sec, Brian.
All right, cool.
So Mercedes, we're gonna get some music here. We'll bring this up.
Dead a long time ago.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Hang on. Here we go. We're gonna start.
I can't remember.
All right, y'all. I'm stepping on myself here. So this is what we're gonna do. This is "Blessed Be the Bad Ones," Dallas Moore Band. It's red. You know, when you get Redneck Radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is Dallas Moore Band. "Blessed Be the Bad Ones."
Shoot me in the back of my truck, are you?
And well, you know, we'll shoot you in the front. So here we go. Hang on, Brian. Y'all check this out, and we'll be right back right after this. Dallas Moore Band. "Blessed Be the Bad Ones."
To the nights I can't remember and the things I won't forget. Should have been dead a long time ago, but they ain't got me yet. Oh, blessed be the bad ones like me. Blessed be the bad ones like me. Finish what you started, I'm here to do just that. God just might forgive you, but you know that I can't. Oh, blessed be the bad ones like me. Blessed be the bad ones like me. Yeah. From town to town to do what I've got to do. Ain't no more looking back for me. My sights are set on you. Oh, blessed be the bad ones like me. 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 be the bad ones like me. Blessed be the bad ones like me. To the nights I can't remember and the things I won't forget. Should have been dead a long time ago.
All right. So that was "Blessed Be the Bad Ones," Dallas Moore Band. Brian, you still there?
That makes me want to play air guitar even
How about
more
it, Brian?
than I
Can
do.
you hear me?
Yeah, man.
So what do you think? You like that,
I
Adam?
like that. I was up here on the table playing the air guitar. I just wish I had a real instrument and knew how to play. I was going nuts over here. I think I threw my neck out.
Yeah, that's a great tune, man. And the video is a pretty serious video. So now, when this gets released, when's the release date for this official?
Next Tuesday, January 29th.
Next Tuesday. And listen, Brian, is there any reason? I mean, listen, we love you, all right? But let's get Jeff on here. Let's get Dallas on here. Let's get your fans on here. If y'all are listening, y'all want to give us a call. 845-362-0013. 845-362-0013.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
So now I live in Rockland, but I lived like for 20 years in New York City, and I'm Jewish. Am I still allowed to buy this album?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
There's no sort of I'm not precluded from doing so because of my religion.
Absolutely not. If you like music that's real, man, that's what we do.
All right.
That's it.
All right.
And hey, guess what? We got Tim O'Donohue in here, the TMU band. So whenever Brian, when you send the boys up here, you're gonna get. Y'all got a jam with Timmy O.
Hi, Brian. How you doing?
We can do that. Good to meet you, man.
Nice to see you. Nice to hear you tonight.
Tim's a Hudson Valley. I'd say Rockland staple, but he's a Hudson Valley staple.
Yeah,
he
all over
you
there.
do the winery in Warwick and a lot of places, right?
That's it. Orange County, Bergen County, Rockland County.
Yeah.
I'm like litter all over the place.
I picked him up unconscious off of many roads
There
in
you go.
Rockland.
It happens.
So what about this? The last thing, Soul Records. Y'all did a big bash with the whole family, didn't you? Recently with Pure.
New Year's Day is Pure Grain, Dallas Moore, and Fifth on the Floor. Now, those guys they started out with me here on Soul, and they've still part of the family, but they've kind of moved on to some other stuff. Shooter Jennings produced their latest record, and they've signed.
Oh wow, yeah, because Shooter, the whole Jennings clan, man, that whole Jennings clan knows music inside and out.
Yeah.
So
big,
I mean,
big supporters of us, everybody here at Soul too, man. Good people.
That's fantastic. Look, this is what I'm going to do here. They can go to Soul Records, solrecords.com.
Yep.
All right, and they can get any of those CDs they want. Your friends, your fan. If y'all want a CD, give me a call. 845-362-0013. If you're out there listening and you want a CD, 845-362-0013. And Brian, I'm gonna buy the first CD, but you got to get Dallas to autograph it. I'm gonna give that to one of my listeners. All right.
Right on.
All right.
If they call that number, they can get a CD?
If they call here, 845-362-0013. If y'all want to get the Dallas Moore CD, give us a call. And I know you got things to do, Brian. So any last shout-outs, anything else you want to touch on? We're going to play another song and let you get off the phone here.
No, I mean, not really, man. I mean, we were talking earlier about, like kind of what sets Soul different apart from some of the other labels that are out there. And I think the main thing is, I kind of mentioned it earlier, we just try to, do music that's real. I mean, we're not really, fabricating anything here or saying, hey, we want to make this kind of record or that kind of record. It's really about just embracing what the artist is and trying to capture that in a recording. And on some of the more major labels and different stuff, the artists kind of lose control over that to some perspective, and it's really important to us that everybody kind of stays true to themselves, and we don't want to mess with that.
Well, you're a musician yourself, though. I mean, I think that kind of makes the difference, doesn't it, or no?
Yeah, I think it gives me a split perspective. I can look at things from the drummer angle or the recording side of it, and of course running the label and the promotions and things like that. It's quite a few different hats to put on, but it keeps me busy.
Well, Brian, I'm a front man, so I know which angle you're looking at me at if you're the drummer.
No, I'm up on a riser, man.
I'm 6'4", man. Anyway, it sounds like the kind of your record label is it's built for the artist. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Well, Brian, I've been trying to get you up here for a while. You know that that's why we're doing this. It's about y'all. I got in trouble. My daughter told me I say y'all too much, and I'm not gonna call out on radio. But that's what it's about. Use guys.
Use guys. Yeah, you got to do the use guys.
But I've been trying to get you up here. WFDU, the guys over there at the country state on those country programs, they love your music. They play it all the time. So I'm just glad that I'm able to. They actually played "Blessed Be the Bad One." So of these, which one you said was your favorite? "Slipping and Sliding," "Something Changed." Which one do you think we should go out on here?
"Something Changed" is a really cool track, man. It's kind of haunty and dark sounding, and for some reason I just really dug the mix of that track.
All right. Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to play "Something Changed" by Blessed Be the Bad Ones. The number here is 845-362-0013. 845-362-0013. Give us a call.
Guys, yeah.
And we're gonna let you go, Brian. And listen, if y'all want to get a hold of Soul Records, you can visit them at soulrecords.com. Or here, hang on, I got his cell phone number here. Let me see if I can.
That's SOL. SOLrecords.com.
SOLrecords.com. So, all right. So, listen, Brian, I appreciate you taking the time out of the schedule. Make sure that you and your friends go by and visit us on Facebook, sign a guest book on the website, and check in with us on a regular basis. All right, and I'll send you that money out of you.
I'll see what I can do about getting some of the other guys in on the calls next time.
All right, and for those of you that are out there listening, if you visit our website, we're going to keep you updated on everybody in the Soul Posse, where they're going and what they're doing. So, Brian, we appreciate it. We're going to go out of here with "Something Changed," and we'll be back right after this. Thanks a lot, Brian. You take care now. You hear?
What changed?
All right, man.
Take care, Brian.
Something changed? What?
Absolutely.
We never find out what it is.
I can't tell you just how long it's been.
Dallas Morgan.
It's good to see you again. I missed you, girl. Yeah, I still remember way back then. Way back when you were my whole world. Something changed in the way you used to love me. It all just slipped away. You lost the fire that you once had burning for me, and now there's only ashes where once there burned a flame. And I don't know what happened, all I know is something changed. You look so different since the night you left me by myself, all alone. I can't place exactly what it is. Maybe it's your new dress or your new walk and talk. Something changed in the way you used to love me. It all just slipped away. You lost the fire that you once had burning for me, and now there's only ashes where once there burned a flame. And I don't know what happened, all I know is something changed. Been a while now, girl, since you've been gone. So I moved on and I'm doing good these days. Guess we're past the point to work it out. Hell no, there ain't no doubt. Something changed. Something changed in the way you used to love me. It all just slipped away. You once there burned a flame. And I don't know what happened, all I know is something changed. Something changed in the way you used to love me. It all just slipped away. You lost the fire that you once had burning for me. Now there's only ashes where once there burned a flame. And I don't know what happened, all I know is something changed.